Hello everyone, this is the Florida Rider coming to you from night. I guess that makes me the Night Rider. Ha ha ha, okay, maybe not. Today's topic is the best experience I've ever had on two wheels. Now, I've been riding since 1986. Yes, I know, that's a long time. Get over it, I am. And I've had a lot of experiences on two wheels. I used to live in Los Angeles, and friends and I would go canyon running in Trabuco and places like that. And then we also used to ride Mulholland, and we used to go out to Angeles Crest, and I've had a lot of fun on two wheels, let's just say that. When I lived in Vegas, there were some pretty good places to ride out there too. And I didn't do much riding in Europe, but I've also ridden quite a bit in Asia. And trust me, you have not lived until you have tried to ride on two wheels in Ho Chi Minh City, also known as Saigon, in Vietnam. Let's just say that the only rule appears to be driving is on the right. And that appears only to be a suggestion. I mean, they drive on the right, they drive on the left, they drive on the sidewalk, they drive across the grass, you name it, they drive there. But my overall best experience riding, you know, I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and there's only one answer that's possible. That would be in my first MSF course back in 1986 in Fullerton, California. Because I had never ridden a bike before, and I had never really considered it too much. If you've watched some of my past motor vlogs, you'll know that the reason that I got into motorcycle riding was because I was living in California at the time and I couldn't afford a convertible. And I was tired of being cooped up in a car and I wanted something more. And so motorcycles were really the only other option I had. And I remember my class very, very well because there were a few people who already had bikes who just needed bike licenses, but I was one of the ones who had never ridden before, ever at all. I'd never even sat on a motorcycle other than the one at the dealership that told me about the MSF course. And I remember we had to go through all the formalities, you know, putting your gloves on and this and that before, and then they showed us how to properly mount a motorcycle just like everybody else's course. You know, then we went through how to start it and etc. And then we were ready to ride it. And I will never forget the excitement in my mind when I let that clutch go, gave it some throttle, and moved. I know you're going to find this really corny and all that, but it was amazing because I had never done it before, didn't know if I could actually do it, didn't know if I'd be any good at it, but once I started rolling in first gear, I was hooked. It was awesome because all my fears and concerns had gone away. I was actually rolling at, I don't know, 7 miles an hour, 8 miles an hour. I didn't really care. It was just a fantastic time for me. So what about you? What's the best time you've ever had on a bike? Perhaps it was your MSF course. Perhaps you come from a riding family and your father put you on a bike when you were 4 years old or something like that. Or perhaps it was, I don't know, carving some canyon in wherever. So how about it? What was your best experience on a bike? So leave it in the comment box. Or make a video reply about your best experience on a bike. This is the Florida Rider signing off. Have a good night, everyone.